So I'm going to get into basically the 25 to 35 big blind range, which is really where I think you can start playing a little bit more poker. 25 to 35 big blinds is a pretty healthy stack, and again, I always look at it, usually one half decent pot is 10 big blinds. So if you lose a 10 big blind pot, you're not out, you still have shove potential. You can still get back into it, you're still not completely dead. And so 25 to 35 big blinds is really, where you can start taking a little bit of chances, and really where you want to be is 45 plus. Obviously, I'd be happy with usually anything over 40 I'm happy with. If I could stay over 40, the key about staying over 40 is you really want to keep trying to strive to 50 or 60 because of that concept I was explaining where every 10 minutes the blinds are going up and you're going to have less big blinds. So really, 25 to 35 is kind of the best spot. So I said 3-bet folding. I think this is somewhere where you rarely want to do it. There are specific spots where you see someone who has a 98% 3-bet fold percentage, fold to 3-bet percentage, and I think you really want to take advantage of those spots and really go after those chips sometimes. But really, by and large, I think you really want to stay away from this, only because, again, with the sacrifices, you're probably sacrificing between 5 and 6 big blinds to win 5 or 6. And so, it's a good math equation, but if you do it twice, you do it a couple times, you could be down at 20 big blinds and then down in the shove range. And you really want to stay out of the shove range as much as you can. Again, with opening wide from EP, the early position, I'm not, again, a big fan of that, only because sometimes these pots take a lot of chips to win. Sometimes you have to fire 2 streets, even 3 streets to win, and you really need to have those tools available to you. When you can't play later streets properly, it's always better just to avoid that spot, and there are still spots you could pick up. 4-bet bluffing, and this is where, again, I was talking about you open 10-9 suited on the button, somebody who has a really high 3-bet percentage in the blinds, 3 bets or you have history with them, or you have some reason to believe that they can be 3-bet bluffing. And one easy way to know that is by their 3-bet percentage. And so someone with a 3-bet percentage that's generally more than 4 or 5% has some 3-bet bluff in them. And even if they don't, they're still willing to fold a lot of hands. And the hands that they do call with don't match up terrible against a hand like 10-9 suited.